Hello, welcome Slashers, I'm Crypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today I have a little bit of Chucky news, plus something really interesting at the end, so you might want to watch throughout the whole entire video. But, got some new pictures, there's just 2 new pictures and that's it. And then I have something interesting to talk about, so yeah, let's get into it. Now, someone by the name of David on Twitter sent me these images, so yeah, he found them on Instagram and he sent them to me, so thank you very much for sending them to me. So, as we can see right here, we got a picture of the doctor with Chucky on his lap. Now, he has him just propped there like he's his bae or something, like that's his girl, and you know, Chucky's on his lap, you know, grinding on him. I'm just playing, but yeah, it seems interesting. He has a hold of Chucky. I wonder why he has Chucky. Maybe he's taking him away from NICA. I would not know myself, but oh, it's pretty interesting. And then this next image, I don't know, like the doctor's talking to NICA, and NICA's just sitting there listening as the doctor's like looking at her talking, and it's a very interesting shot the way it looks. It's just like both of them in one shot. It's very interesting the way it looks. I do apologize that this video is pretty short, but there wasn't much to talk about. But there is one more thing that I want to bring up that I found interesting. Upon scrolling around in the comment section of another Chucky video, someone commented something interesting, and I will screenshot it. And yeah, you guys can see right here. You could hear like 2 screams at the end of seeing Chucky, and this could be like a hint towards the fact that like something's going on with that Tiffany doll, and you know, that Tiffany doll is probably alive. And it's pretty interesting to think about. With all this being said, I'm gonna play it for you guys, and I'm gonna be back with you guys. Now, let's play that again, but this time in slow motion. Now, that's interesting. I will say that much. That is very interesting. Like, I did not have any idea. I did not know a thing about this, because I do remember hearing the 2 screams at the same time, but I didn't think anything of it when I saw the film. Like, I never thought anything of it. It's pretty interesting to think about it, because now it just makes so much more sense. And I'm just at a loss of words. It's crazy. So do you guys remember how I said that there won't be much Chucky news for today? Well, thankfully someone came through and sent me some more images of Cult of Chucky, so I'm gonna get into them right now. Now, this one looks familiar. I think I've actually already talked about this one, but just in case I didn't, here's a picture where it looks like Chucky just smashed a bottle over the doctor's head, as it looks like he's gonna tumble down. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Very nice deal of Chucky, but you know what? I'm not even done there. This next picture is of Tony Gardner, and it looks like he's setting up blood on the floor or something. Like, it looks like he's like, yeah, it looks like he's like putting blood on the floor, like for a scene. And then you can see in the background that there's like a Chucky animatronic right there, and there's like the good guy clothing like to the side as well, which is pretty interesting. Like, it's just like very interesting. But this next image right here, it's like a promotional kind of image, and it shows Chucky kind of like looking out of a cardboard box, and this one's in a different language, and I think it just says 20 days, and it's one of those countdown things, but still really cool looking. I wanted to show it off. But this next image right here is of the doctor, and he's doing something to NICA. Like, I think he's giving like her some kind of treatment, because he's right there, and NICA's sitting there with stuff strapped to her head, and yeah, it looks like she's getting some sort of treatment. And then this next image right here is of the whole film crew, and they're filming a scene. I want to say it's a treatment scene with NICA, and like, you know, you can see right there that NICA is strapped down to a bed, so it looks like it's gonna be one of those kind of scenes. And then this next image is of Chucky, and I don't know who that is. I've actually never seen that girl. Maybe it's maybe it's one of the people on the behind the scenes. I'm not sure, but it's very interesting. It actually might be an actress. I'm not exactly sure who she is, but this next image is of Don Mancini. It looks like Don Mancini's just kind of talking, you know, Fiona through on how the scene's gonna go. That's what it looks like. At least it looks like he's talking the actors and actresses through on how everything's gonna go. It's pretty cool. See Don Mancini behind the scenes. And then this next image right here is, I think we've seen this still in the trailer, but like, he's messing with the needle and he's about to inject NICA. Alright, so shout out to Sino Bio Re. I'm not sure actually how to say that, but you know, shout out to this person. He's actually the one that came through. He sent me all these images. I want to assume he's found them over Instagram. I'm not sure where he found them from, but very interesting images, and I'm glad to talk about him. I'm glad he came through because he gave me a lot more to talk about for you guys. Definitely a huge shout out to him. I thought I was done, but I got more images sent to me at the last second. So shout out to Zoe for sending me these. Or actually, she sent me a link to an article that has these images. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase it for you guys. Now this first image we kind of saw on the back of the box art of Cult of Chucky. And it's NICA, you know, just in one of those straitjackets. And it's pretty cool, and I'm assuming that something's going to happen, and she's not going to be able to do anything because she's in a straitjacket. But I'm assuming something's going to happen with Chucky. Chucky's going to show up, and some mayhem's going to go down. And then the next image, I kind of talked about one similar to this image, but it's not the same image. It's just, it's just, you know, an image of NICA and the multiple personality guy talking. And they're just kind of sitting there in a hallway talking. Now, I know about the multiple personality guy because I did watch, like, I heard about him from other people, and he's actually, like, you know, Jennifer Tilly's even talked about her, you know, about him, I mean, him, like, herself in, like, an interview. So this guy isn't Glenn, or, like, this person isn't Glenn. It's multiple personality guy. I'm just saying that real quick. This next image, there are a lot of images around here that are kind of like this, but I haven't talked about this one. It's NICA leaning up, and she has a, like, thing strapped to her head. She's leaning up like she kind of noticed something, and you know, she's curious. She looks kind of curious, and she looks like, you know, she's kind of, you know, freaked out or something. Not sure if I talked about this one, but this image right here is of NICA, and she's looking at someone or something. Just kind of staring. She's probably listening to someone talk or something. I'm not quite sure. Very next image is of NICA, and she looks kind of terrified. And she's just kind of staring, and she's looks like maybe Chucky's talking to her or something, and she's just kind of listening, just horrified for her life or something. Now the last image is the most interesting. Now right here you see, like, I forgot her name. Fuck. But you see the doctor checking something out with their arm, and it looked like Chucky may have bit her. I think Chucky bit her because, you know, they're just kind of looking at it like something's wrong with her, you know, hand or her arm, I mean, and I think Chucky bit her. And then, you know, just, I believe his name's Carlos. I do know of his name, I believe. I believe his name's Carlos. But he's just kind of sitting back there, just kind of watching. So I really think this is interesting because that's probably why she was trying to kick Chucky. Like, tried to kick the shit out of him and stuff because Chucky may have bit her. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, join Scissor Posse family, become a slasher, and share. Sharing really helps my channel, especially this video. And we're less than about the way. How crazy is that? Like, I've been talking about these movies for, I want to say, about a year or two, and my channel's progressed since then, and actually, like, it's crazy to think about. So I'm very excited to see this movie, and when it does come out, I will review it. Less than a month away. Isn't that crazy to think about? Man, I so cannot wait for this movie, and I've heard so many positive things about it. It makes me even more excited. And actually, someone I was talking to on Twitter is saying I won't be disappointed. And actually, I'm gonna put her Twitter on here because, you know, she's pretty cool, and I'm actually kind of jealous because she actually lives in the UK, and she got get a little bit of an early taste. Even though they're gonna have to wait longer to actually buy the film, it still makes me jealous because I'm a huge fan of Chucky, and if I would have been able to, I would have went out there, but I don't have a passport or nothing. You know, shout out to her. Definitely go and follow her. She's a huge fan of Chucky, just like I am. You know, you can see right there, you know, Chucky Lover 19. You know, that's a huge sign that she's a huge Chucky fan, so definitely go check her out. You know, definitely, like, follow and stuff, because she's a pretty huge Chucky fan. And I told her I was going to give her a shout because she's really cool, and we had a pretty cool conversation, so definitely shout out to her. But before the release of Cult of Chucky, I will be reviewing the previous Chucky films, and I will be trying to get that Q&A out eventually, because I know a lot of you guys are asking about the Q&A, and I actually was planning for it to come out really soon, but with all this Chucky stuff going on, and, you know, the Chucky release around the corner, I've had a hard time releasing the Q&A, but I will try to get that out for you guys soon, because I know you guys really want that. It'll probably come in about 2 parts, because the recording I recorded was actually really long. So it'll come in 2 parts, or I could record an even shorter Q&A so that's not so long, like maybe like a 10-minute long Q&A, if that's what you guys really want. But you know what, I'm out of here. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.